What is up, guys? We are back with the playoff predictions. This is uh we've been doing this for like half the season. I'm pretty sure we've been doing these predictions, and it's finally playoff time. Let's go, boys! Most exciting part of the season is playoffs. So let's get into the predictions. So we're just gonna start from the wild card and go through the entire time. I might do a video starting after wildcard games next week, and just keep doing it like that. But for now, this is for sure what's gonna happen. That video might not go up, but also, if you're looking more for Seahawks franchise, I'm skipping this week because I've been a little busy this week. So starting next week, it will start for sure being uploaded once a week, maybe twice. But hope you guys enjoy. So this first matchup, Titans versus Ravens. I got the Titans. People are saying, well, how the Titans played against the Packers. It doesn't matter. It was snowy. It was snowy conditions in Lambeau Field. It's hard to win in Lambeau, let alone, well, it's snowy. And you saw what they did to the Ravens last year in the playoffs and what they did this year to the Ravens. Titans are going to win that. Steelers and Browns. This is going to be my upset. I take the Browns over the Steelers. Steelers are a good football team. They're probably better than the Browns, but I'm gonna take this upset. Steelers are most likely gonna win this, but this is gonna be the upset of the wild card. Okay, Colts and Bills. I think this is gonna be closer than people expect. Like I know the Bills just beat the Dolphins like 56 to like 24 or something like that. But this game's gonna be a lot closer. It's probably gonna be like a one-score game, but I still think the Bills are gonna win it. And I don't think Josh Allen is as. I think he's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's as great as everybody thinks he is. Like a great quarterback, but he's not like, oh, he's gonna be the sole purpose for why they're gonna make a playoff run. And no, I don't think that. I think it's gonna be close games like usual. They're not gonna blow anybody out. And yeah, it's gonna be like a one-score game, probably down to the wire, maybe even an overtime game. Football team and Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are gonna win so bad. Like it's gonna be terribly. Or Alex Smith might even retire after this game. I'm just kidding. I don't actually know that, but I football team. They're not as bad as the record shows, but I think the Buccaneers are like a whole different like A tier, B tier, C tier. I think the football team is like borderline B tier but C tier, and like the Buccaneers are borderline A tier, not actually, because they're not as good as A tier teams would be, but they are gonna mop the floor with the Washington football team, no doubt about it. So we got the Seahawks and the Rams. I got the Seahawks. Um, we played in week six. They played in week 16. Seahawks beat them 20-9. Seahawks defense has been playing well. Their offense played great in week 17, towards the end in the fourth quarter, of course. And the Rams are starting to be a little banged up. Jared Goff coming off of injury, if he will be playing this game. If not, if he's not playing this game, then I have no doubt in my mind we will win. We will win this game. But if Jared Goff plays this game, then there's a chance that the Rams can still win. But I don't see it happening. So yeah, Bears and Saints. Saints. Bears are a terrible football team. Like terrible. Oh my God, bro, I hate whenever that stuff comes up. Terrible football team. They should not be in the playoffs. Honestly, I think the Vikings are a better complete football team than the Bears are. I think the Vikings deserve this playoff spot over the Bears, and the Saints are gonna mop the floor with the Bears. And it's just gonna show how bad Trubisky is. Okay, moving on to the divisional round. Titans and Bills. I'm gonna take an upset here with the Titans. Bills are, like I said, a great football team. Titans did win in their matchup during the regular season, but that was closer to the beginning of the season. Titans weren't even able to practice when this game came, but I think the Titans are gonna get it done here, and I think when it comes to playoff time, if Vrabel and the Titans will be able to get it done, because they are a better coached football team. I think. Not saying Sean McDermott isn't a great coach, but I think Vrabel's a better head coach. Browns and Chiefs. I mean, do I even need to say it? Chiefs are a are a really good football team. Seahawks and Saints. I think I'm gonna go. This is gonna be a close one. I think. Like, well, of course it is. I keep saying all these close, but it's playoffs. They're mostly gonna be close. But I think we will be able, as long as we stop Alvin Kamara. I think we'll win this game. I know, call me a biased Seahawks fan, but I don't see the Saints beating us in this game. Even in New Orleans, Drew Brees banged up. Our defense playing excellent. We're gonna win this game. I think Buccaneers and Packers. I think the Packers are gonna win this one. It's not gonna be like the matchup they had earlier this season when they played each other. I think the Packers are gonna get an easy, not an easy victory, but easier than a lot of the games that will be happening in the playoffs. So okay, let's go to wild card. This is like I think that this is gonna be a super close game. I think the Titans could definitely beat them, but I'm gonna go Chiefs here. And this is, I think this, if this is the NFC Championship, this is gonna be one of the best NFC Championship games, like of all time. I feel like this is gonna be one of the best. I know, biased Seahawks fan, but as much as the Seahawks like to play terrible against bad teams, but great against good teams, and the way the Packers play in the NFC Championship, this is why it's tough because I think the Packers are somewhat of a better football team, somewhat of a better football team. I think we have a better defense. Well, especially for the last like couple weeks, we've really gotten our defense together in like the second half of the season. Other than like the Bills game, let's not talk about the Bills game, okay? I don't want to talk about that game, but other than that game, it's a tough one. But I think I'm gonna go with Seattle. This one is probably the first 100% where you could 100% call me a biased Seahawks fan, because that's probably why I made this decision. Most people are probably gonna pick the Packers, but I have confidence in my team, and this is the one pick that I think is probably biased. So going into the Super Bowl, I don't think saying the Seahawks would win the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, I don't think that's gonna be a biased pick. But I'm not sure if I should pick Seattle because I'm not 100% sure if they are good enough. But I think it comes down to the way our offense plays. I think our defense will be able to slow the Chiefs' offense down more than some of the other teams in the past have. And it just depends if our offense wants to come to play and giving a 2-week break. But I think Chiefs are going to go back to back. As much as I want Seattle to win, I think Chiefs are going back to back. I think this is the game we lose. And Chiefs go back to back. Oh ho. Everybody, oh my god, Mahomes is the GOAT, greatest of all time. He's going to go 6 straight. Oh no, I'm just kidding. He's not going to go 6 straight. That'd be impressive if he did, but he didn't. And I really do believe it's going to be Chiefs and Seahawks. Chiefs coming out with it. I think I would rather play the Chiefs than like the Bills. But I think it's going to come down to the wire and our defense. And I think it's going to come down to the wire and our defense isn't going to be able to stop Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and Mecole Hardman and Sammy Watkins. And, well, they don't have Heller. He's hurt, huh? Wait, Heller's hurt. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. I don't know if that will sway it that much, but I think this is my predictions. Let me know what you agree and disagree with down in the comment section. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe maybe if you want to see some more content like this. I will be doing this series next year, and I will be doing every single week, all 17 weeks, unlike I wasn't able to do this week or this year. I'll see you guys next time.